So we time everything perfect. I'm gonna open the door at exactly 12 o'clock.
Welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge, and let's talk horror. Now, this is probably the weirdest video I've ever made. I have no script. As we all know, House is a very, very important movie to me, and Sean S. Cunningham is a huge part of that. Sledgehammer Horror would not exist without the movie House. And this film is so important to me. I took my family from Michigan to California to see The House. This was the first horror movie I ever watched. And my grandma and I would play House. And I was, 3, 4 years old. And we'd go up to the closet and I'd tell my grandma, you have to wait until exactly 12 o'clock.
So we time everything perfect. I'm gonna open the door at exactly 12 o'clock.
And then we would open the door together and we'd act like the monster was coming out at us. And like I said in the title, this is an open letter to Sean S. Cunningham. We all know that the House remake reboot has been announced. And Sean, as this isn't Sledgehammer Horror, this is Ken Sledge talking to you. If you ever get the chance to see this, I want in, man. I don't care if I have to be a guy walking up to Roger at the book signing. I don't care if I have to be one of the guys that's at the war with him. I don't care if I'm walking in the background of the set. I care about House more than I care about a lot of people. I still watch this movie 6 times a year at least. And I have since I was a little kid. Sledgehammer Horror would not exist without you, Sean. Sledgehammer Horror would not exist without House. And it is almost like a family member to me. The memories I have of this movie are so special to me. And it's a movie that I think transcends everything. It's a horror movie. It's a comedy. It's a war movie. It's a drama. It's a love story. It's a police procedural, pretty much, trying to figure out how to find a missing kid. There are so many positives I can say about this movie, and the amount of times I've quoted it throughout my life, and the practical effects, and Big Ben, you're starting to piss me off, Roger.
You're pissing me off, Roger.
These moments are burned in my memory, and they are so important to me, and the work that you've done and knowing that you're trying to bring this back to life is something to me that has me so excited. And I think that it really could show a younger generation how to make a perfect horror movie that has elements of everything in it. Like I said, it's not just a horror movie. It's a comedy, it's a drama, it's a war movie, it's a missing kid story, it's a love story, it's a story of betrayal. It's everything. Everything that should be in a movie is in House. There's time travel, essentially. There's other dimensions. There's real fear, whether it be from, Big Ben himself or Aunt Elizabeth, when you finally pull down the curtain on the painting and you see that he's inside the mirror. The fish is something that has scared me, as a little boy, because growing up in Michigan, I knew a bunch of people that did taxidermy and had their animals up on the walls, and it was a scene that just really, really scared me to my core as a kid. And I appreciate it so much even today after you get the shot and the fish almost cries on the wall. So like I said, I don't want to take up a lot of time here, but like I said, I wanted this to be just an open letter to you, Sean S. Cunningham. And I know the odds of you seeing this are slim to none. I get that. But, sir, I just got to say, if your eyes ever do land on this video, you changed my life. I would not be the human being I am right now were it not for you and the movie House. And I know this sounds really cheesy and over the top and corny, and I don't care if it does. It's all the truth. I love this movie. Genuinely love and adore this movie. And when I put this movie on, I think of my grandmother and all the times we had watching it and playing like we were Roger and Harold running through the house trying to catch the big raccoon, that's in the closet. And Even if there is never a role for me in the House reboot remake, which I know is such a long shot, but I'll sell my right foot if I have to. That's how much this means to me. And for me to be able to say I was a part of a remake, I'm part of the House universe, would literally be a completion thing for me. It would be a bucket list thing for me. And so I had to do this because that's what this means to me. So again, I know that I'm rambling. I didn't script this. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm just trying to find the right moment to put it out there to the world that this is what this means to me. I want to be a part of this upcoming film so bad, and I don't care what I got to do. Like I said, I'll be somebody that asks Roger for an autograph. I'll do whatever I have to do. And I wanted to make this video because even if that can't happen, and Sean S. Cunningham, if you're watching this someday, know that you changed my life and that Sledgehammer Horror does not exist without Sean S. Cunningham. So more than anything else I've said in this video, I want to say thank you, because this movie made me who I am, and I'm proud of the human being that I am. I'm proud of the integrity that I hold. I'm proud of the love that I share. And to say that started with a movie sounds silly, but the things I learned from watching this movie, you know, and being with my grandma and her teaching me right from wrong while we're watching this movie, and the differences between fantasy and reality, that stuck with me for 38 years now. And so I just want to say, please, if anybody shows this to Sean S. Cunningham, if you stumble upon this in the YouTube world somehow, I'll do anything. I'll be anyone. It would mean the world to me to be able to be in the House universe. That's literally a bucket list thing for me. Like, that is something that I've had my children. I've married my wife. I've done the most important things I could possibly do as a human being in my checklist of life. This is the next one. The next important thing, most important thing to me, would to be a part of the House universe. So if you guys are still here watching this, thank you. This movie is so important to me, and make sure you're supporting the remake reboot when it comes out, because I know it's going to be fantastic. And if you haven't already, guys, please like and subscribe. It helps to build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Our links are down in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror, stay what you are, and we'll see you guys soon.